go this way a little bit so I can see you, so I can see your sweet smile. All right, do some circles here. Considering there's no one in the way, that room. Just some circles, easy breezy. I'm Maeve. Glad to be here. Start to connect your breath to your movement. Start to tune inward. And as you circle here, obviously we're moving your spine around, we're moving your center around. You can also feel what's happening in your shoulders. And I don't often tell you what we're gonna focus on, but we're gonna focus a little bit on shoulders today. So giving yourself the opportunity to let them kind of flow and move. Good. Beautiful. We're gonna take this the other way. You can switch the cross of your legs if you like, and then just switch the direction. And then come through center, take a pause, stretch both arms up. Just feel your breath, feel the stillness after all that movement. And really that's a huge part of this practice, at least in this Vinyasa style, is feeling the flow and then feeling the still, and feeling the flow and feeling the still, and keeping the breath fairly uniform throughout that, very consistent, steady. And then release the arms down. Come onto your hands and your knees. And then again, focusing primarily on the shoulders. So maybe just starting with the shoulders, just retracting the shoulder blades and then protracting. So pushing away, dropping through. You can add in cow and cat to this, and it really works quite seamlessly to work in conjunction, spine and shoulder girdle. Move in a way that feels good to you. Yeah, you can totally play with the hand position if you want to turn your fingertips toward your knees. You're welcome to do that. It feels really lovely on the forearms, or maybe it doesn't feel really lovely on the forearms, in which case you don't have to do it. And then bring your elbows forward on the ground and hips above your knees. Drop your heart through. Your forehead can rest down. If you're pretty mobile here and you want, you can bring your chin to the ground, but there's no rush to get there. And then rise up, bring your forearms all the way down, lace your hands, nice and easy dolphin, just lifting up, nice and easy. Take a few more breaths here. So if you're at all like me, where your spine is pretty bendy, draw your front ribs in gently so that you're actually really working the shoulders here and not just dropping and collapsing into the spine. So this engagement in the front body, and then the forearms press down. You get a little bit more activity in the shoulders. And then however you want to get there, make your way into downward facing dog. Plant the hands. You can change your stance however you need to, and you have a few breaths here to just kind of move around as needed, or to be still if that's your preference. Allow your ears to drop between your biceps. Top of the ears stretch toward your thumbs. Inhale, right leg back. Get light in your left hand. So just come into the left fingers, the tips of the fingers. And then right knee to right tricep. And place your right foot outside of your right hand. I like a little open angle on the foot and the knee, but if you like your toes straight ahead, that's beautiful as well. Back knee down if it's okay. And then if you want, you can bend your back leg and reach back for your foot. If it feels too soon for that, leave it off. Or if it just doesn't feel good on your body, leave it off. Yeah, and you can lower to the left forearm if you want, or you can stay on a straight arm. Good. Good. Bring the right hand back around. And then straighten the right leg. Shift back. Really nice. Really nice. Beautiful. Shift your chest forward. Sweep the right leg back. And then shift it to your left hand, your left knee. And then just see if you can bring this right hand maybe to your hip, maybe to the sky. Yeah, it's crazy balance, I know. Woo. Just jinxed myself when I said that. Beautiful. You got it, Tom. Really good. And then release right hand, right foot, downward facing dog. Press back. Inhale, left leg back. And then start to get light, light, light in the right hand. Maybe come into the fingertips. And then left knee to left tricep. And then place your left foot outside of your left hand. You decide what position feels good. With the foot, right knee down if it feels good. And then option to take the back foot, option to lower onto the forearm if you'd like. And then release the foot if you have it. Straighten the front leg. And shift the hips back. Yeah. Really nice. And then shifting forward, right hand presses down. You can keep your left hand down, at least just to find this balance. Sweep the left leg back. Start to turn your chest to the left. You don't have to take the left hand up, maybe first to the hip, and then maybe to the sky. Press into that right hand to wrap the chest open. Feel the width of your back, the width of your chest. And then release your hand, release your leg, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Lengthen halfway with your inhale. And fold with your exhale. Rise, inhale. up. And then draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, heart forward. Right foot steps back. Inhale, crescent pose. And then exhale, bend the elbows alongside your body, draw the elbows back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the ground. Plank, inhale. To your belly, exhale. Hands behind the hips, either lace the hands or just have them stretch back. Feet stretch back, Shalabhasana. Beautiful, yes. And downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Right foot forward, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale. And then exhale, drag the elbows back. Open up the heart. Inhale, reach up. And then step to the top of your mat, hands and feet. Lengthen halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale. At the top, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. And then bow forward, exhale. Halfway, inhale. And left foot back, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, elbows in at the sides, draw back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Plank, breath in. Belly down, exhale. Shalabhasana, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, crescent. And then exhale, elbows in. Inhale, rise. Hands and feet top of the mat. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Simply draw your hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Right foot back, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, elbows in. Inhale, reach up. Release your hands behind your hips. Lace the hands, heart to sky, and then bow forward. Take a couple breaths here. Yes, so good, so good. Really nice. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Release your hands to the ground. Plank with an inhale, and then belly down, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale. Exhale, elbows in. Inhale, stretch back up. Release the hands behind the hips. Heart to sky, inhale, lacing the fingers. And bow forward, exhale. Beautiful. Come halfway, inhale. Step to the top of your mat. Come halfway, inhale. Hold, exhale. Rise with an inhale. Little pause on the top. Take the elbows out wide. Lift the heart up. Inhale, reach up. Yes. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Left foot steps back, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Draw the elbows to the side. Inhale. Hands behind the hips. Heart up, inhale. One exhale to bow forward. Come halfway. Release your hands down. Plank breath in. Belly down, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Rise, crescent. Draw the elbows back. Inhale. And hands behind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, contract forward. Halfway inhale. Release the hands forward, step forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Bow, exhale. Rise, inhale. And draw your hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and bow. Halfway inhale. Step back to plank. Breath in and plank. You choose. Halfway down, chaturanga, dandasana, or the floor. And then up dog, cobra, any back bend that you like. And downward facing dog. Exhale, so pretty. Soft, even, steady breath. We continue this pacing. This is breath work at its finest. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Yes. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into heart, exhale. One more time, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. So nice. Rise, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Nice, nice. Inhale, right leg back. Get light in the left finger. Shift into plank. And then see if you can take your left hand forward. Good. Left elbow, right knee come together. Turn the left heel to the center of the mat. Good. Three-legged dog. Left hand down, right leg back. And then place your foot forward. Back heel roots. Reverse warrior. All the way up and back. Option to bend the right elbow. If you want, you can snake that left hand up your back. Gomakasana arms, or just like nice and easy on it. That's perfect. Yes. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Keep the arms if you can. Tip over like you're coming into triangle, which you are, but just without taking that right hand down. Keep rolling the chest open. Yes. And then right hand release to shin, block, or floor. And then if you want to half wrap this, you can take the left hand behind your back, maybe catch hold of your thigh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Keep lengthening out your spine. Imagine you could take your spine longer over your front leg. Really nice. You can release this left arm at any point in time. You're going to see if you can keep it if you have it. If it doesn't feel good, just let it go. Bend your right knee. Coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And maybe you keep this half wrap Bend the top leg and take your right hand to your left foot, your bottom hand. Yes. Yes. So good, Gabriella. Awesome. Start to bend your right knee. Stretch your left leg back behind you. And then just rise up to stand. Really nice. Pivot your feet, square them off. Right arm on top, left arm comes under, eagle arms. Take a breath, lift the heart. And then bowing forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. Balance the weight in your feet. And make the legs as long as you can. Allow the spine to just drop down. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Walk your hands around top of the mat. Step back, plank. Take a pause and plank. As in this transition, whether you're going to chaturanga or the floor, think about pulling the ground to you. So start to bend the elbows, pull the ground, and then inhale, rise up, up dog or cobra, beautiful. So using those back muscles, downward facing dog, exhale, really nice. The pulling of the back, the pulling of the shoulder girdle. Inhale, left leg back. Get light in the right fingers. Shift into plank. Good. Maybe pick up that right arm. Good. And then elbow and knee come together. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog, up and back. And then place your foot forward. Reverse warrior, up and around. Maybe Gomukhasana arms, maybe just half Gomukhasana arms. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and then tip over. Good. Arms can stay for a few breaths if they feel good. If you need to release them, release them. It's up to you. And then left hand shin block or floor. Option for a half wrap with this right arm behind the back. Really nice. And then soften the front knee. Take the gaze down. Traveling up for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. There's lots of ways to be here. You can keep this half wrap. You can release it. You can work on Chapasana, bending the top leg, and maybe it's the bottom hand that takes the foot. And stretch the right leg back, bend the left knee, and arrive standing. Yes. And then pivot the feet, square off the feet. Left arm comes on top, right arm under. Eagle arms, lift the heart, and then coming forward. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Walk your hands top of the mat. Plank inhale. And then pull the floor towards you, chaturanga or the ground. Rise up. And downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. We're going to take that same flow again with some optional changes. They're always optional anyway, but in this moment I will say explore, leave things off, add in whatever you need. Right leg back, inhale. Get light in the left hand. Shift into plank. Maybe take that left arm forward. And then bring the elbow knee together, turn the heel in. Kick that right leg out if it feels good, then stretch the left arm overhead. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, place your foot forward. Reverse warrior. Gomukhasana arms if you like. I'm sorry, Garudasana arms. No, Gomukhasana. I'm mixing up my birds here, my cows and my birds. Good. Tip forward. Triangle, maybe a full wrap in triangle. And then maybe keep this wrap half moon. You can bring your back foot in closer to lift off. You all know that this is my hardest pose. And then rise up, standing, stretch that left leg back, so good. Yeah, this way, sorry, I was just flipping around. Right arm on top. Now Garudasana, coming forward. Lengthen the spine. And then take your hands top of your mat. Step back, lower down. Rise. And down dog. Left leg, inhale back. Get light in the right hand. Shift forward plank, maybe take that right hand forward. Ooh. Bring the elbow knee together, turn the right heel in and down, and then maybe kick that leg out, stretch the arm overhead, beautiful. And then three-legged dog. Exhale, place your foot forward. Reverse warrior. Arms as you please. Good. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Maybe wrap your triangle. Beautiful. And then half moon. Any variation that you like. Soften the front knee. Maybe pop the back foot in a little closer before you take off. Stretch your right leg back. Rise up. Left arm on top. Eagle arms. Lift the heart. And bow forward. So good. Take a breath. Lengthen the spine. Step to the top of your mat. And back to plank. Lower, lower with control. Rise. And downward facing dog. Stay for a few breaths. Enjoy your breath here. Check in with what you feel. Right leg back, inhale. Light in the left hand, shift forward to plank. Cross, turn the heel in. Kick the foot out, maybe take the foot with your hand and take the leg overhead. Three-legged dog, inhale. Place your right foot forward. Parsva Konasana, side angle. Big bend in this front knee. Open up the chest to the left. Yes, so good. Block, arm on thigh are great alternatives. Really nice. Option to take a half wrap or a full wrap here. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. Stay with me. Look down at the ground. And then just step your left foot to the top of your mat. And then take a little pause here. You don't have to have this wrap. You might have the wrap. And then see if you can straighten the legs any amount. And then lower the hips. Step back into side angle. So shift back into your right foot, left foot back to the back of your mat. Yes, you got it, you got it, you got it. Breath in, release your hands down. Plank inhale, belly down, exhale. Right arm out to the right, elbow bent, elbow a little lower than your shoulder, and then roll onto your right side. Option to take this left foot to the ground, behind the right leg. If you feel really stable, safe, and open here, and it feels good, you can reach back with your left hand and find your left foot. But don't torture yourself. Don't put your right shoulder in jeopardy. Carefully back into center. And then left elbow out to the side. Do the same thing on the second side. Really nice. Yes, beautiful. And just play with it. Find what feels right and good. That's it, Tom. You're good. Good. Come back through center. Bend both knees. Option to take the feet. You don't have to take the feet. Dhanurasana. Any other back bend is wonderful in place of it. And downward facing dog with your exhale. Pause and breathe. Check in. Left leg stretches back. Inhale. Shift forward, get light in that right hand. Bring the elbow knee together. Maybe take the foot out. Maybe catch hold of it and kick it overhead. Yeah. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then place your left foot forward. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. Beautiful. Yes, good Tom. Classical is fantastic. It doesn't have to change if you want. Right hand comes behind your back, maybe just a half wrap. Maybe the left arm comes under and you take a full wrap here. Spine lengthens out over that front leg. So nice, yes. And then look down toward that top foot. You're gonna pop your back foot in. Just come to the top of your mat. It doesn't have to be pretty. Keep the wrap if you have it. Keep the half wrap if you have it. See if you can straighten your legs any amount. And then soften the knees. Stabilize on that left foot, step the right foot back. Come back into side angle. Take a breath. Yes. Release your hands around. Breath in. Pull the ground all the way to lower to your belly. Left elbow out to the left. Roll onto the left side. Really nice. Yes, Suzanne, pretty. Come back to center slowly. And then over to the right. And then back to center. Same options, Dhanurasana, Cobra, Up Dog, Shalabhasana, Sphinx. And then downward facing dog. Beautiful. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, Malasana, top of the mat. Really nice, beautiful, good. Yeah, you can take your feet as wide as you want, as narrow as you want. I'm gonna give you a multitude of options here. So bird of paradise, tree pose, extended big toe pose, any one of those is great. You'll be standing on your left leg, your right leg is gonna be up. So I'll walk you through all those options. Release your hands down first, bird of paradise, left shoulder comes inside of your left knee, you wrap the arms behind your back, and you rise up. I lied, you're gonna be on your right foot. I'm completely screwing everything up. You're gonna be on your right foot. Alternatively, you're in tree, or maybe in big toe pose, okay? So, and yes, that's perfect. Beautiful. So in bird of paradise, there's this sense of drawing up, that standing leg, like scooping up. Don't worry about straightening the leg until you really find yourself upright, gorgeous. Then there's this pushing away, both top and bottom foot. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna release it back down and find Malasana again. See how that felt in your body. And then you'll go into the second side when you're ready. Right shoulder, inside the knee. Or you're standing on the left foot and you're picking the right leg up for either tree pose or big toe. Yes. Push away. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. And come back down. And come back into Malasana. Beautiful. Good, either forward fold or we'll work into an arm balance. So forward fold is wonderful. You can also stay in Malasana. Or you're gonna separate the feet a little bit, bring the shoulders inside of the knees, wriggle the shoulders under, hands come behind the heels, and then wrap the feet in front. And squeeze, push the ground away. So you're pushing the ground away like you wanna straighten your arms and you're squeezing your knees into your shoulders. Beautiful. And then however you want, make your way back, downward facing dog. Fantastic, you have a few breaths to get there, do not feel rushed. Yes, so nice. Beautiful. Good, Jordan. You surround me. No arms around me. Inhale, right leg back. Shift forward, get light in that left hand. Maybe take the left hand overhead. And then cross. All the same options. So after bird of paradise, maybe this feels more accessible to take the foot and kick overhead. Maybe not. Inhale, up and back. And then place your right foot forward. Side angle, bound or not bound, your call. Inhale, straighten the front leg for a beat. And then release the knee back into bend. Hop your left foot in closer to your right foot. Half moon, bound or not. And then left foot top of the mat. Keep the wrap if you have it. Rise up, bird of paradise. Stand on the left foot and then take that right leg up. Tree, any of those other options are there for you. And then Malasana. Breath in. Your path back to down dog. It could be through an arm balance. It could just be taking it back. Ooh. Take a breath in down dog. Left leg back. Inhale. Shift forward, light in that right hand. Extend if it's there. Cross over. Maybe extend. Three-legged dog. Inhale. And then place your foot forward. Side angle. Any version. Wrapped or unwrapped. And then straighten the front leg for a beat. And then rebend. Back foot can come in a little closer. And then half move. And then right foot top of the mat. And then lift up. Yes, so good, Tom. Beautiful. Good. And then back down, Malasana. And then again, your pathway back to down dog. And you always know, and you always know. Kind of stay on my mat. Beautifully done. And then lower your forearms to the ground. And come into dolphin. Your hands can be laced, your forearms can be in parallel. Step your left foot halfway in. Right leg lifts up. Maybe start to play with your balance here, maybe not. Lightning in your eyes, you can't speak. You're falling from the sky down to me. I see it in your and then both sides down. Knees down. And child's pose. Take a beat. I'm your summer girl. I'm your summer girl. If you need longer there, stay. If you want, come back into dolphin. And then right foot steps in halfway or so. Left leg lifts up. You can play with your balance or just stay as is. Yes. And then knees down and child's pose again. Beautiful. I need you to understand. These are the earthquake drills that we ran under the freeway overpass. The tears behind your dark sunglasses, the fears inside your heart's deepest gashes. Walk beside me, not behind me. And then flip onto your back. Really nice. Okay. Couple O back bends here. Actually three. We'll do three. Bridge pose to start. There are many ways to be in bridge pose. You can lace the hands. You can have the arms at your side. You can support your back with your hands, like kind of the low back where it meets the hips. You can have a block under your hips, whatever feels good. One more inhale. And then release down with your exhale. And then take a pause. Receive the pose. How does that feel? Play with your feet position if needed. Repeating bridge or coming Urdhva Dhanurasana with your hands by your ears, rising up from there. Last inhale. Release down, exhale. Take 2 breaths. Feel what you feel. And then choosing your last back bend or choosing not to take your last back bend. Inhale, rise up. You're welcome to play with this back bend however you want. Last inhale. And then release. Exhale. Just take your legs out straight on the ground. Neutralize your spine. Take a few breaths. And then we're going to take a moment to take our legs to the sky. So it might be a shoulder stand for you. We've done lots of shoulder opening, so it might feel really good today. Maybe it's just legs to the sky, block maybe under your sacrum and then legs up. Plow pose is also great if you're not as comfortable in shoulder stand, but you want to kind of dabble with that position. If you'd rather take a forearm balance, a headstand or a handstand. The world is your oyster. Have fun. So nice, really nice. If you are in a shoulder stand, start to come into plow pose slowly. If you're in a headstand, you'll start to work out into child's pose. Same thing from Pinchamayurasana. And once you've come into plow, if you're coming out of shoulder stand, maybe bend the knees by the ears. And then slowly roll down. I like fish pose out of shoulder stand. If you don't, you'll find either a twist or a forward fold. But if you want to come into fish, even if you weren't in shoulder stand, it's a really lovely pose. Pressing the elbows down at the sides, lifting the heart, release the crown of the head back down, opening the front of the throat, breathing into the front of your body. So like if you were a fishy, you would be floating here. To release, press the elbows down, lift the head, and let's pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Keep the right knee and extend the left leg out. Support the right leg, strap your hand wherever it feels appropriate. Maybe the big toe is accessible. Press the foot away and lengthen your leg as much as you can. So good. Extend the left leg long and press it down into the floor. With an inhale, open the leg out to the right. then draw back to center. Twisting, taking this right leg over to the left. The leg can bend if it feels better on your body. If it feels okay straight, go for it. Inhale, draw back to center. Catch both knees in at your chest. Appanasana. Keep the left knee in. Release the right leg out long. Extend the left leg up. Same thing. Finding your foot, finding the leg. Lengthening both legs. And both legs kind of press toward the floor, like away from the body. Well, left leg away from the torso. Right leg down firmly into the ground. But it's like as if you wanted to push your left leg back to the ground. And then the arm's not going to let it go. And against that equal opposition, you might find more space, length. Maybe the leg starts to move in, even though you're gently pressing it away. The energy is like 10%. It's not 90%. It's not even 50%. It's just like this subtle energy to create length and space. So that we're not completely passive. And with an inhale, open out to the left. Your right arm can go out to the side to counterbalance. I neglected to say that on the first side. And then draw back into center with an inhale. I'm just going to take the leg across your body for a twist. You can release that left hand from your foot if that's not obvious. You can bend the knee if it feels better to have a bent leg here. Coming back into center slowly, either Appanasana again, so just knees into chest, or Happy Baby if it feels good. And if in Happy Baby you want to start to push your feet away and straighten the legs out, you are very welcome to do so. Beautiful, yes. And if you bent the legs, if you straighten the legs, start to bend them, bring them back and bring the soles of the feet together. Release your feet to the ground for about 3 breaths in Supta Baddha Konasana. Nice, full, long. Notice the position of your spine. Little bit of posterior pelvic tilt here, meaning what kind of take the tailbone toward your heels just a little bit so that you're not falling into a back bend here. And then release your legs out, release your hands down to the ground, palms up, and Shavasana. Notice your body, your breath, your thoughts in this moment. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead. Bend your knees, roll over to your right side slowly. And then rise to sitting. And once you're seated, bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Anjali Mudra. Every time you get on your mat, honor that you did. Honor what this practice means to you, what this time means to you. And together, inhale to rise tall. Exhale to bow forward. Rise with your inhale, eyes open gently. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your practice. Jai. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Beautiful practice, both of you.